That's my name, Cherry. Don't wear it out.
Pee-wee, I have a question.
What's that?
What's today's secret word?
All right, everybody, welcome to Nerds of a Certain Vintage. As always, I am Patrick.
And I'm Andy.
And we are nerds who are here for our midweek minute for Wednesday, August 2nd. Yeah.
Well, first off, pour one out for Paul Rubens.
Paul Rubens. I was thinking we might want to do a little mini deep dive because he's got a lot of nerd cred.
He does have.
I was looking at his IMDb. He was in a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was one of the vampires in the original Buffy movie.
True. He was in Cheech and Chong's next movie.
He has one of the best death scenes in that Buffy movie.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, Meatballs Part 2. But Pee-wee's Big Adventure? Come on, man.
Yeah. No, that was the thing. That was apparently... My wife is a big fan of that movie and also the skit that it came from. Apparently, he and Phil Hartman invented that for the Groundlings.
Oh, all right.
So that's essentially where it came from. That was his breakout character. But apparently, Phil Hartman was involved in the creation of Pee-wee's Playhouse for the Groundling show. Right. And they have that. You can find the actual entire sort of show, the original show, which is not like the kid show that was on for a while, which is also fun. But this one was more sort of adult themed, kind of thing, like. Adult jokes that kids are telling kids they don't get it. Like that was part of the humor of it. And it's a great bit.
Absolutely.
With Phil Hartman in it. I think is what is his name? Who plays Cowboy Curtis? Lawrence Fishburne. The great Lawrence Fishburne.
All right. He had a pretty interesting 90s.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Started in well, he was doing Pee-wee's Playhouse from 86 to 90. Mm-hmm. Then he was in Batman Returns.
That's right, Father of the Penguin.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer, both of those in 1992. Mm-hmm. The Nightmare Before Christmas in 93.
Who was he in that?
Locke.
Okay.
Let's see. And I'll just kind of go through some of the nerdy stuff that he was in. Matilda. Mm-hmm. So, Beauty and the Beast. The Enchanted Christmas. Hercules TV series, Mystery Men. Come on.
Oh, yes.
Mystery Men.
Yeah, the spleen.
That gives them a lot.
Yeah, my wife brought up the spleen too.
The gypsy woman placed a curse upon my head. Because I'd smelt it, she decreed I would forevermore be he who dealt it!
Yes. Let's see. He of course had his issue, but you know. He seems to have
just performance art, man. Just because people don't appreciate you because you're ahead of your time, doesn't mean you did anything wrong.
Yeah, he was in something called Pee-wee Gets an iPad in 2010. I was amazed to find out how old he was. Quite honestly,
that he was 70.
Yeah, 71 when he died.
71.
Crazy.
Yeah, he looked great for his age. Well, yeah, we hadn't seen him in a while because apparently he'd been fighting cancer for a while. But
yeah. Nope, pour one out for poor Paul Rubens.
Yeah.
Yep. Sorry,
he will be missed. Well, Pee-wee's Big Adventure will live on forever, man. That is
Mystery Men. I would watch Mystery Men again.
That's one of the movies we bought that's up there that I do revisit on occasion.
Let's see. What else? What other news do you have? This is a slow news week.
Matt Smith has been offered Reed Richards.
That's what I heard. No.
Look, if my choice is between Dev Patel, Adam Driver, and Matt Smith, guess who I'm going to pick all day long?
Dev Patel, obviously.
No. Of all the choices that they've represented so far as possible casting, his one is far more tolerable. I don't know that he's the best choice for it. We were watching something the other day and Michael Fassbender showed up on something. And Mayor's like, isn't that the guy that you think would be good in every part? And I said, hell yes. I always go back to the original Jack Kirby drawn original comic where Reed looks like your old style sort of professor, almost patrician, with a sort of a thin, like a thin face and a long thin nose and those sorts of features. And even throughout the history of him being drawn by various different artists, they always sort of try to just stick with that kind of look.
Right.
So
I'm just clearly I'm worried about this because
don't be worried, man. They're going to totally fuck it up.
well, the thing about it is that everybody keeps saying this movie, like, all you have to do is find someone who has the right take on the Fantastic Four, and it'll be the biggest hit. I'm not sure that's the case, though.
Not anymore. I think they've shat the bed. They have. I think they have salted the ground in which they are trying to grow something, and they're going to have to do a lot of work just to bring people back because people are sick of their shit.
Yeah.
And that's kind of the problem is that anything they do, even if it's the best, even if they pick the best cast to fit people's preferences, and they remove themselves from this ridiculous agenda-driven tendency that everybody has these days, and they have a good story. People are going to be gun shy because they've fucked them up so many times in the past. They're going to go, I don't know that I want to give them another chance. It's going to take something to get people back to the theater for these guys after all the shit.
Period piece, man. Do it as a 60s period piece and tell the origin story.
50s or 60s.
Get them up there in a cosmic ray tube.
Get them in an old style Flash Gordon penis rocket. Yeah,
that's right. Absolutely. Reed Richard, the smartest dumb guy in the room.
Exactly.
We gotta go now.
Exactly. They're like, let's go back and watch that Roger Corman film. Get some lessons from that. Gal Gadot confirming they're going to do Wonder Woman 3.
Are they?
It may not be part of the
updated
DC universe, but they are going to bring her back, and she's a fantastic Wonder Woman as far as it goes. So, the thing about the Zack Snyder universe is, as off track as it was, the casting was pretty much dead fucking on, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah,
I liked everybody but the Flash. That was a terrible. And once again, I think
I wasn't a super huge fan of Broy Aquaman, but that wasn't Jason Momoa's fault.
I actually liked that, and that was a bit off. Yeah, that was off the track. But to have a South Pacific Islander as Aquaman, who you would consider to be more of a Pacific. I mean, Atlantis is, I guess, supposed to be in the Atlantic and not in the Pacific.
Who cares?
So, but I dug that. I didn't like the way they went with the Flash, and I think both of those castings were. Well, I don't know that Aquaman's casting, because there was some movement in the comic books to make him a little bit more that type of sort of warrior character kind of thing.
Yeah.
But the casting for the Flash was entirely for diversity. They were trying to mix it up and not have too many like regular white guys. And
so apparently they've got details about the bad guy from Captain America: Brave New World, and there's a guy playing Cobra. Do you remember Cobra?
Yeah.
You gotta have like Captain America has a whole
from
bunch
the Serpent Squad, right?
Yeah, he has he's got a whole bunch of really wacky.
I know. I mean, I loved like the Grey Gargoyle.
Right.
I love Mr. Hyde.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, Baron Zemo was a big Captain America villain.
Red Skull, of course.
Red Skull was the Captain America villain. Yeah. Now, I actually have a fairly good run of the Captain America comic books.
This movie is sounding ridiculous. All right, so the actor who is playing Cobra is a guy named Seth Rollins, who's a wrestler. WWE superstar Seth Rollins. Whatever that means. I don't know. Apparently, he's got powers through biotechnology.
Okay.
Right? How do you think this biotechnology might manifest itself in a character named Cobra?
Does it give him fangs and poison breath or some shit? I don't know what you're trying to get at here.
Biotechnology, which will be used through his teeth. His biotech grill will be able to expand into fangs that spit venom.
Yeah, that's dumb.
That's dumb. So dumb.
Yeah.
That's so dumb. Like,
Their writing staff does not. They're not part of the zeitgeist, man. They don't get it. So.
I did find an article, The Humorous History of Blue Beetle and Booster Gold's DC comic friendship.
Well, that's for you only, man. I feel like they had populated the Marvel writer room with a bunch of Stan Lees. Like, you know what would be cool, man?
Yeah.
I don't know how this is really going to work out, and we don't have a Jack Kirby to flesh it out. But guess what would be cool?
This guy's got a grill that's like, you know, like how all the kids nowadays just love their grills.
They're talking about their grills.
But this, just hear me out. It's gonna be fangs.
Yeah. His name is Cobra, so he must have fangs, man.
Lord. Why didn't you just have Constrictor?
Yeah.
Give some of these people some actual...
What else do Cobras have? Well, they have hoods. Oh, no. Don't do that.
Oh, Lord. This is so dumb.
Stay away from the hoods, man.
This is so dumb.
Yeah.
That movie's going to be horrible. Jeez.
There's no
I'm
doubt.
actually kind of looking forward to Loki season 2 because it's got the same vibe, and I really enjoyed the first season. We'll see what it's like in the second season.
Yeah.
But, I'm not really looking forward to much of any DC or Marvel movies or TV shows other than that I've heard about.
Yeah. I don't know. Superman Legacy looks like it's shaping up nicely. I like the casting.
But does it?
Yeah, I like the casting so far.
Yeah.
I mean, Mrs. Maisel is an old school Lois Lane.
Yeah.
She looks the part. She looks like and from what I've seen of her and Mrs. Maisel, she could play a badass reporter.
Yeah.
The guy they got for Superman, he looks. If you're not going to have Henry Cavill, this guy's right there.
You didn't like Amy Adams?
I liked her fine, but no, was she Lois Lane? Did she in any way look like Lois Lane? No, not even remotely. But she embodied Lois Lane fairly well as far as the reporter aspect of her. And I kind of like the relationship where they didn't play around with this. She doesn't know he's Superman bit. That has never really made a lot of sense. But it can be done depending on how you do it. If Daniel Craig agrees to be Lex Luthor, I think he's a fantastic choice. Other than like Nicholas Hoult, is that his name?
To play who?
To play Lex Luthor. Come on, babyface.
No, you can't.
I know. Some of this stuff I'm just like, what are you talking about? Give me a break.
You might as well have John Cryer.
Yeah, you might as well have like Eisenberg play fucking Lex Luthor. It'd be ridiculous.
I don't know. Can we give him a jar of pea?
That's right. And call it Grammy's peach tea. Why don't we do that? That'll make it just fine.
Everything's good. Everything's good.
Yeah.
All right. Any other news? This is like I'm expecting to have a lot of slow news weeks.
Yeah, with the writing strike and all that kind of
the
stuff.
acting strike and all that. Yeah. Maybe we'll just have to make stuff up. Maybe we should do one of these things that's just like...
You know what? We could make up better news than what we're getting. Yeah. In fact, we could make up better news than we've gotten even before the writer's strike.
Yeah.
Those guys are just trying to fill space. World War Z series in development. Labyrinth series in development. That's the only other news I got.
Okay.
Now, how are you going to do a Labyrinth series without Jennifer Connelly? You have to get Jennifer Connelly in there.
Do you?
Yeah.
She's too busy doing it.
And I'm not watching if David Bowie's not in it.
All right. Well, luckily there's plenty of other good stuff you can watch.
Well, I don't know. I mean, David Bowie's not available. Maybe Johnny Depp
No.
as the Goblin King.
No.
Can you imagine what ridiculous shit that guy would put on for the Goblin King?
Joaquin Phoenix.
I feel like that's what
Joaquin Phoenix is the Goblin
that's
King.
what they should do with Johnny Depp is they should give him the most fucked up parts and just see and let him go. Like, what is he gonna do? Like, how's he gonna play this out? Like, where's he gonna go with this?
All right.
Can you imagine? I still gotta go see Mordecai.
All right. I have a clickbait article.
Okay.
9 predictions for August 2023's box office. All
That's
right?
fantastic. What's going on August 23rd?
No, 2023.
Oh, 2023.
Yeah. Did I say 2023? Yeah.
I don't know what you said. I immediately jumped to that.
Their number 9 prediction: Barbie will pass 1.3 billion worldwide and become 2023's highest grossing movie.
Good for it.
Sure. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem box office prediction. They're predicting movie earning around 140 million domestically and 350 million worldwide.
Total box office.
Total box office. Meg 2, The Trench box office prediction.
Okay.
They're saying 100 million domestically, 300 million worldwide. I could see 300 million. It's a stupid, like
Giant monster movie.
Giant monster.
Yeah,
movie.
some of us love that shit.
The Last Voyage of the Demeter box office prediction. What do you think here?
Yeah, I think they're predicting it's gonna bomb.
Mm.
It seems more like a Halloween movie,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna go see it. Shit.
20 million domestic total is what they're saying. Blue Beetle box office prediction.
Probably something in the same. You've been going downhill, so I'm gonna say what, 10 million total.
Well, they say 75 million domestically, 200 million worldwide.
I guess.
You know, people need to get fired if Blue Beetle only makes 75 million domestically.
It doesn't look bad. I don't know. You know.
No, I mean, it looks fine. It's going to be okay.
Yeah.
It,
Well,
it won't suck. Maybe it'll suck.
Well, there's all there's a lot of movies have sucked because of the diversity requirements, right? The inclusion requirements. But this is a character that was already Hispanic, so it's not like you got to like jump through those hoops. It's already there,
Yeah.
unless they're like, oh, too many Hispanic people, you know.
How about Strays? What do you think box office prediction is
I'm looking
for
forward to Strays, man.
They're saying 60 million domestically, 150 million worldwide. I would happily watch a monster
when he's humping that gnome and is it
How am I
Jamie-
doing?
Is Jamie Foxx the other one?
Yeah.
He's like,
How am I
tell me
doing?
you're his daddy. Hi, son. I'm your father. It's a really great pleasure to meet you. To finally meet you. I don't know if Will Ferrell just ad-libbed that, but that is so funny.
Is it my human hands?
Yeah, when they eat the mushrooms.
How about Gran Turismo box office?
I know two people that are going to have to go see that.
Of course,
Yeah.
you and your
My
son.
oldest is not that like first week, and he's going to want to see that thing, man.
They're saying 70 million domestically.
That's it.
Yep.
It looks like a cool flick.
Barbie and Oppenheimer will remain the biggest new releases for August. But Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles will be August 2023's biggest new movie at the box office.
Where is Barbie right now?
Total box office, you're talking?
Yeah.
Let's see. Barbie worldwide or domestically?
Worldwide.
Worldwide, it has made 811 million so far. It's third in terms of the worldwide for 2023.
Oh, there you go.
Coming up fast on Guardians of the Galaxy. It's got a ways to go if it wants to pass the Super Mario Brothers movie, though.
I just don't. I don't see it having those kind of legs.
I don't know. Depends on like repeat viewings. Like my daughter is of that group who want to see it multiple times. So
I thought you said she had problems with it.
yeah, but that doesn't mean she won't want to go see it. Yeah. She's telling us to wrap it up. All right. Well, the dame has spoken, so it is time for us to wrap it up. Plus, Chunk wants to get out. Hey.
Well, we want Chunk to get out.
All right. Anyway, since the dame has spoken, it's time for us to wrap it up. As always, I've been Patrick.
And I have been Andy.
Burp-a-derp.
But you can call me Nurple.
Burp-a-derp.
You guys are weird.